How would you characterize the Trump approach to Wall Street regulation?
I think that the administration, and again, I think that our new Treasury Secretary understand the challenges of our business and the need to have regulation, but to have smart and efficient regulation.
What regulatory changes would you like to see occur?
I think that there are a number of requirements that do not necessarily achieve what they're meant to achieve. I certainly think that some sort of a loosening with respect to proprietary trading on the part of banking institutions is in order. I think it's a complex matter, and I think that it needs to be done carefully, but certainly I think there needs to be some understanding that revenue from trading is appropriate for certain financial institutions.
How do you see firms coping with the potential changes to come?
You know, as I've said before, I think we have to be very aware that there's a great degree of uncertainty right now with respect to regulation. And I think it's incumbent upon our industry to very carefully practice best practices as we've known them to be for many, many years. So I think that you know, there's some optimism that the industry will benefit from smarter regulation, but again, I think that you know, there are certain best practices that are you know, are institutionalized and should be, and that obviously includes having the best service providers, whether it's your accountants, whether it's your lawyers, if you're a hedge fund, having an administrator that is really has your back and is making sure that you're aware of and doing all of the right things.
And then quickly during the panel, we got into the possibility of regulatory harmonization among global regulators. How do you see that shaping up?
That is a real challenge. I think that we in the U.S. Have felt that we lead in that regard, but you know, there certainly needs to be a lot more coordination. I think that you know, with respect to offshore domiciles, for example, the Cayman Islands, there is a lot of good back and forth that could be seen as a model, whether you know, it's the reporting that is now going back and forth between CIMA, Cayman Island Monetary Authority, and the U.S. tax authorities. I think there's a very good relationship there that should be a model for how we interact with the European Union and, of course, now Britain, to the extent that it's not part of the UE.
Thanks for watching this video interview from SecOps North America 2017. Like what you saw? Click on the link here to subscribe and stay up to date on FTF news content and events.